Ridgewood is a village in Bergen County, New Jersey, United States. As of the 2010 United States Census, the village population was 24,958, reflecting an increase of 22 from the 24,936 counted in the 2000 census, which had in turn increased by 784 from the 24,152 counted in the 1990 census. Ridgewood is a suburban bedroom community of New York City, located approximately 20 miles northwest of Midtown Manhattan. Ridgewood was ranked 26th in Money magazine's Best Places to Live in America, 2011. History. In 1700, Johannes van Imberg built the first home in Ridgewood, having purchased a 250 acres property in 1698. The village of Ridgewood was created on November 20, 1894, with the same boundaries as Ridgewood Township. The village became the municipal government while the township remained as a school district. In 1902, the village added portions of Orville Township, which were returned to Orville Township in 1915. In 1925, Ridgewood Village acquired area from Franklin Township. On February 9, 1971, Ridgewood acquired area from Washington Township. On May 28, 1974, it acquired area from Ho-Ho-Kus. The name of the village derives from the characteristics of its terrain. Historic sites. Ridgewood is home to the following locations on the National Register of Historic Places. Ackerman House 222 Doremus Avenue was constructed by Johannes and Jemima Ackerman c. 1787 on their 72-acre property and remained in the Ackerman family until the 1920s. Ackerman House 252 Lincoln Avenue is a stone house that was constructed c. 1810 and was named for either David or John Ackerman. David Ackerman House 415 East Saddle River Road. Ackerman Van Imberg House 789 East Glen Avenue was built c. 1785 by John Ackerman and purchased by the Van Imberg family in 1816. Archibald Broom House 160 East Ridgewood Avenue. Beach Street School 49 Cottage Place. Paramus Reformed Church Historic District, bounded by Franklin Turnpike, NJ 17, Saddle River, S side of Cemetery, and Glen Avenue. The old Paramus Reformed Church was established in 1725, though the current building dates to 1800. During the Revolutionary War, the church was used for several years by the Continental Army, and in 1778 it was the site of the court-martial of General Charles Lee. Rathbones Zabriskie House 570 North Maple Avenue. Ridgewood Station, Garber Square. Van Deen House 627 Grove Street. Vanderbeck House 249, Prospect Street. Westervelt Cameron House 26 East Glen Avenue, constructed c. 1767 by John R. Westervelt. Geography. According to the United States Census Bureau, the village had a total area of 5.818 square miles, including 5.752 square miles of land and 0.066 square miles of water. Ridgewood is adjacent to 8 municipalities, 7 in Bergen County minus Fair Lawn, Glen Rock, Ho-Ho-Kus, Midland Park, Paramus, Waldwick and Washington Township minus and Hawthorne in Passaic County. Demographics. Ridgewood was ranked 15th on Money magazine's 2013 listing of the 25 top-earning towns in the USA. 2010 census. At the 2010 United States Census, there were 24,958 people, 8,456 households, and 6,756 families residing in the village. The population density was 4,339.0 per square mile. There were 8,743 housing units at an average density of 1,520.0 per square mile. The racial makeup of the village was 82.21% white, 1.59% black or African American, 0.06% Native American, 12.99% Asian, 0.02% Pacific Islander, 1.06% from other races, and 2.06% from two or more races. Hispanics or Latinos of any race were 5.27% of the population. There were 8,456 households, of which 45.4% had children under the age of 18 living with them, 69.1% were married couples living together, 8.3% had a female householder with no husband present, and 20.1% were non-families. 17.4% of all households were made up of individuals, and 8.8% had someone living there alone who was 65 years of age or older. The average household size was 2.93 and the average family size was 3.34. In the village, 30.7% of the population were under the age of 18, 5.2% from 18 to 24, 21.1% from 25 to 44, 30.6% from 45 to 64, and 12.5% who were 65 years of age or older. The median age was 41.0 years. For every 100 females there were 93.3 males. For every 100 females age 18 and over, there were 90.1 males. The Census Bureau's 2006 to 2010 American Community Survey showed that median household income was $143,229 and the median family income was $172,825. Males had a median income of $111,510 versus $77,651 for females. The per capita income for the village was $67,560. Same-sex couples headed 38 households in 2010, an increase from the 22 counted in 2000. 2000 census. As of the 2000 United States Census, there were 24,936 people, 8,603 households, and 6,779 families residing in the village. The population density was 4,308.9 people per square mile. There were 8,802 housing units at an average density of 1,521.0 per square mile. The racial makeup of the village was 87.82% white, 1.64% African American, 0.04% Native American, 8.67% Asian, 0.59% from other races, and 1.23% from two or more races. Hispanic or Latino of any race were 3.78% of the population. There were 8,603 households, out of which 44.3% had children under the age of 18 living with them, 69.4% were married couples living together, 7.2% had a female householder with no husband present, and 21.2% were non-families. 18.5% of all households were made up of individuals and 8.8% had someone living there alone who was 65 years of age or older. The average household size was 2.87 and the average family size was 3.30. In the village, the population was spread out with 30.0% under the age of 18, 4.4% from 18 to 24, 27.5% from 25 to 44, 25.9% from 45 to 64, and 12.2% who were 65 years of age or older. The median age was 39 years. For every 100 females there were 92.8 males. For every 100 females age 18 and over, there were 88.5 males. The median income for a household in the village was $104,286, and the median income for a family was $121,848. Males had a median income of $90,422 versus $50,248 for females. The per capita income for the village was $51,658. 3.0% of the population and 1.8% of families are below the poverty line, including 2.5% of those under age 18 and 4.3% of those age 65 or over. Parks and recreation. Park facilities in Ridgewood include Graydon Park, located between Linwood Avenue and North Maple Avenue, includes a pool, baseball field, soccer field, and roller rink. Veterans Field, located next to the library and police station, includes 4 baseball and softball fields, as well as a band shell that often has free concerts. This is where the Ridgewood High School baseball team plays its home games. Citizens Park, located across the street from George Washington Middle School, includes 2 baseball fields and a soccer field. The hill is often used in the winter for children to sled. Government. Local government. Ridgewood is governed within the Faulkner Act under Council Manager Plan B, as implemented on July 1, 1970, by direct petition. Under this form, the governing body consists of 5 council members who are responsible to hire and oversee a professional village manager who has full executive power for all departments. The government consists of 5 council members, with all positions elected at large in non-partisan elections to serve 4-year terms on a staggered basis, with either 2 or 3 seats coming up for election in even-numbered years on the second Tuesday in May. At a reorganization meeting held on July 1 after newly elected council members take office, the council chooses a mayor and deputy mayor from among its members, with the mayor presiding over council meetings, but without any executive authority. The village council appoints a village manager to oversee the day-to-day operations of the village, to handle personnel, citizen inquiries and complaints, and to handle the administrative duties of the village. The village council passes local laws, makes appointments to various boards and committees, and awards various contracts for purchases of goods and services used by the village. They also review, amend, and adopt the annual budget for the village prepared by the village manager and chief financial officer. As of 2015, update, members of the Ridgewood Village Council are Mayor Paul Aronson, Deputy Mayor Albert Pucciarelli, Gwen Houck, Susan Knudsen and Michael Sedone. Of the 565 municipalities statewide, Ridgewood is one of only 4 municipalities in New Jersey with the village type of government, joining Lock Harbor, Ridgefield Park and South Orange. Federal, state and county representation. Ridgewood is located in the 5th Congressional District and is part of New Jersey's 40th State Legislative District. New Jersey's 5th Congressional District is represented by Scott Garrett. New Jersey is represented in the United States Senate by Cory Booker and Bob Menendez. The 40th District of the New Jersey Legislature is represented in the State Senate by Kevin J. O'Toole and in the General Assembly by Scott Rumana and David C. Russo. The Governor of New Jersey is Chris Christie. The Lieutenant Governor of New Jersey is Kim Wadenow. As of 2015, update, the county executive is James J. Tedesco III. The 7 freeholders are elected at large in partisan elections on a staggered basis, with 2 or 3 seats coming up for election each year, with a chairman, vice chairman and chairman pro tempore selected from among its members at a reorganization meeting held each January. Bergen County's freeholders are Freeholder Chairwoman Joan Voss, Vice Chairman Steve Tonelli, Chairman pro tempore John A. Felice, David L. Gans, Maura R. DeNicola, Thomas J. Sullivan Jr., and Tracy Silner. County-wide constitutional officials are County Clerk John S. Hogan, Sheriff Michael Saudino and Surrogate Michael R. Dressler. Politics. As of March 23, 2011, there were a total of 15,983 registered voters in Ridgewood, of which 4,727 were registered as Democrats. 4,125 were registered as Republicans and 7,118 were registered as unaffiliated. There were 13 voters registered to other parties. Among the village's 2010 census population, 64.0% were registered to vote, including 92.4% of those ages 18 and over. In the 2012 presidential election, Democrat Barack Obama received 6,181 votes here, ahead of Republican Mitt Romney with 5,852 votes and other candidates with 130 votes. Among the 12,232 ballots cast by the village's 17,124 registered voters, for a turnout of 71.4%. In the 2008 presidential election, Democrat Barack Obama received 7,387 votes here, ahead of Republican John McCain with 5,743 votes and other candidates with 80 votes. Among the 13,306 ballots cast by the village's 16,867 registered voters, for a turnout of 78.9%. In the 2004 presidential election, Democrat John Kerry received 6,656 votes here, ahead of Republican George W. Bush with 6,357 votes and other candidates with 94 votes. Among the 13,141 ballots cast by the village's 16,325 registered voters, for a turnout of 80.5%. In the 2013 gubernatorial election, Republican Chris Christie received 62.9% of the vote, ahead of Democrat Barbara Buono with 36.2%, and other candidates with 0.9%. Among the 6,864 ballots cast by the village's 16,103 registered voters, for a turnout of 42.6%. In the 2009 gubernatorial election, Republican Chris Christie received 4,192 votes here, ahead of Democrat John Corzine with 3,885 votes. Independent Chris Daggett with 423 votes and other candidates with 44 votes. Among the 8,582 ballots cast by the village's 16,509 registered voters, yielding a 52.0% turnout. Education. The Ridgewood Public Schools consist of 9 public schools and 2 additional school facilities, which house a preschool program operated through the district and a private daycare center. As of the 2011-12 school year, the district's 10 schools had an enrollment of 5,702 students and 418.5 classroom teachers, for a student-teacher ratio of 13.621. Schools in the district are Glen School, 6K5 elementary schools, Henrietta Hawes Elementary School, Orchard Elementary School, Ridge Elementary School, Irwin B. Somerville Elementary School, Ira W. Travell Elementary School and Willard Elementary School, Benjamin Franklin Middle School and George Washington Middle School for grades 6 to 8 and Ridgewood High School for grades 9 to 12. The school was the 28th ranked public high school in New Jersey out of 339 schools statewide in New Jersey Monthly Magazine's September 2014 cover story on the state's top public high schools. Using a new ranking methodology, the school had been ranked 28th in the state of 328 schools in 2012, after being ranked 20th in 2010 out of 322 schools listed. According to the New Jersey Department of Education, Ridgewood is a socioeconomic district factor group of J, the highest of 8 categories. Public school students from the village, and all of Bergen County, are eligible to attend the secondary education programs offered by the Bergen County Technical Schools, which include the Bergen County Academies in Hackensack, and the Bergen Tech Campus in Teterboro or Paramus. The district offers programs on a shared time or full-time basis, with admission based on a selective application process and tuition covered by the student's home school district. The Homestead School serves students of high school age with high intellectual potential who have not succeeded in traditional school settings. Students are placed in the school by referral from their home public school districts, with tuition paid for by the school district. Preschools in Ridgewood include West Side Presbyterian, First Presbyterian School and the Montessori Learning Center. Local media. The village of Ridgewood is served by two weekly community newspapers, the Ridgewood News and the Ridgewood Suburban News. The papers are published by North Jersey Media Group. The daily newspaper for the region is The Record, which is also published by North Jersey Media Group. The company's website, northjersey.com, has a Ridgewood Town page that includes local coverage from all three of these papers. Patch Media provides Ridgewood with its own daily news website, which offers news, events, announcements and local voices. Transportation. Roads and highways. As of May 2010, update, the village had a total of 94.70 miles of roadways, of which 79.79 miles were maintained by the municipality, 13.77 miles by Bergen County, and 1.14 miles by the New Jersey Department of Transportation. Major roads that pass through Ridgewood include New Jersey Route 17, Franklin Turnpike, and County Route 507. Public transportation. The Ridgewood train station is served by the New Jersey Transit Main Line as well as the Bergen County Line. The station features 3 platforms. The first is for all trains headed south toward Hoboken Terminal. The second is for Bergen County Line trains headed in the same direction. And the third is for mainline trains headed toward Suffern and Port Jervis. NJ Transit trains on both the Bergen and the main lines go to Hoboken, stopping at Secaucus Junction. For transfers to trains to Penn Station in Midtown Manhattan and other destinations served by the station, parking is limited near the Ridgewood train station. There are usually taxicabs available right at the train station, as the taxi building is on the northbound platform. New Jersey Transit buses in Ridgewood include the 148, 163 and 164 to the Port Authority Bus Terminal in Midtown Manhattan, the 175 to the George Washington Bridge Bus Station, and local service offered on the 722,746 and 752 routes. Except for the 148 route, all the others stop at NJT's Ridgewood Bus Terminal on Van Nester Square. Short Line offers service along Route 17 to the Port Authority Bus Terminal, as well as to the George Washington Bridge Bus Station and down the east side on Manhattan to 23rd Street.